Before I had children, a therapist told me that most women either want to be their mother or want to be exactly not their mother. Now, I wanted to not be my mother, which is why I moved all the way to Los Angeles while I was pregnant. Then my mother would be in Massachusetts, we'd be on either coast, it would be all good. I got as far away as I possibly could. The thing about Los Angeles is it's a very different set of values than most places in America. For instance, the nicest thing you could say to someone is, "You look thin." The nicest thing you could say to a person's children is, "They should be on television." Because everybody wants to be on television, right? Or everybody does in Los Angeles. So I'm shopping, I'm like in a Restoration Hardware, and I have 2 children now. One of them's named Daisy and the other one's named Quinn, and they're about 5 and 7, and they're outside the store playing, and I look up from the knobs or whatever I'm looking at, and I see a woman chattering to them with this big smile, and they're really engaged with her. And I'm a little shocked because, you know, stranger danger, right? And it is Los Angeles. And we just saw that movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and they were so scared of the child catcher there with the candy, and that's what I see, but that's not what they see. And so I drop what I'm doing and I go outside and I'm like, what's happening here? These are my children. And she, of course, tells me, they are beautiful. They should be on television. And my kids are eating it up, and she hands me a card. I'm a talent scout. These kids are beautiful. We're having auditions on Sunday. You should come down. You should bring your kids. They should audition. They should be on television. You want to be on television, don't you, kids? You want to be on Disney Channel, don't you, kids? Oh my God, they're eating it up. Yes, what kid doesn't want to be on the Disney Channel, even though I don't let them watch it? You know, and I'm like, yeah, no thank you, no, that's okay, no. And then she says, then she hooks me in by saying, you know, they can make a lot of money. You're gonna probably send them to college. They look pretty smart, right? You might need some money for college. Here's the thing. When I was about the same age as my daughter, I remember going to a party with my mother, and she being really, really nervous and dressing us all up. You know, it was like the 70s, dressing us as nice as we could get. There were 5 of us. It was really hard to get us all dressed up because we were going to go out and meet our cousins. These were our southern cousins that we had never met before, and there were 5 of them too. And we get to this party, this summer party, and we meet them, and they are so different from us. They speak differently, and they are all blonde, and they're really tanned. And one of them, the one that's closest to my age, says to me, we work. What do you do? And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, we work. We don't go to school in the springtime or in the summertime. We work. What? That's unbelievable. Yeah, we pick cotton and tobacco, and we live in the back of this van, and we go from farm to farm. And I'm like, what? You don't go to school? You work? You get paid money? I want to do that. That's what I want to do, Mom. And my mother just looked at me and was like, yeah, I don't think so. So I keep the card anyway. And the auditions are on Sunday. And Sunday rolls around, and it's raining. And I'm a little curious. What is this thing? You know, what is it? Is it for real? And so, I'm not like my mother. I am going to give my kids an opportunity. So I say, get dressed up in in the best outfit you can. Let's go down to that audition. So we go down, and it's in Beverly Hills. And, well, Beverly Hills, that seems pretty legit, right? Except I had been there like 3 days earlier at a dentist appointment, and the building that we're in now, which has posters all over it of kids smiling and kids in headbands saying, "I love you, Jerry, you made my career." That building 3 days ago had for rent signs all over it. So already I'm like, okay, this is pretty bogus. And we park the car, and the line is out the door and around the corner, even though it's raining. And the line is filled with people who want their kids to make a little money or maybe be stars. And my kids are super excited. Oh my God, oh my God. And randomly, although I'm not sure it was random, a girl runs through the crowd and says, "I have a meeting on Friday." And my kids get so excited. It's that fast. You could already have an agent. We might be 1 day away from being on the Disney Channel. And we wait in line. And while you wait in line, they make you fill out like 6 pages of questions, like it's totally legit. But the thing is it totally legit? All the women that are running the thing are like size 1s with ridiculous breasts, like maybe they work, doing porn in the valley on the weekdays. I'm not buying this thing at all. And so I'm filling out the thing, and I'm half answering the questions. And there's a line there like, "What do you do?" And I do comedy and improvisation, and so I write down I'm a humorist. So we go through the line, and we get closer. And we get close enough that we can see what the audition is, and my kids are just going all crazy. And here's how the audition goes. The woman who is the casting agent says, "You go up, you say your name, and then you say, 'I like Burger King, Mommy.' Okay?" And my son is so nervous. And he's like, I love Burger King, Mommy. I love Burger King. I love Burger King." And my daughter is just like, right? And I'm just absolutely over this. This is ridiculous. I'm feeling so sorry for all the families here. Families that really do need money. What are we doing? This is ridiculous. I know this thing is bogus. So then the line moves a little bit, and we get up there, and my son gets up and he goes, he gets out, "Hi, I'm Quincy Titchener. I love Burger King, Mommy." Oh, it's great. It's great. God bless him. He's great. Oh, he's awesome. And that woman's like, "Oh, he's adorable. He's so great." And then my daughter goes next. And he's back next to me, and he's like, "I did it." And I was like, "Good man, you're so good, buddy." And then my daughter gets up there, and her name is Daisy, and she says, "Hi, I'm Maggie Titchener, and I love Burger King, Mommy." And I'm like, what the fuck? Who is that? She's like Maggie the cat. Unbelievable. A star. I'm like, whoa. What? She's a star. That little girl's a star. Look at her. She's amazing. She's amazing. My daughter's amazing. She should be on television. And then we have to go and have a meeting with the boss guy. And he's like a villain out of a Bond movie. Like, I swear to God, in remembering it, he's like sitting in like a eggshell chair, and so he like turns around to face me. And he looks at he's going through my, the thing that I've half filled out, and he says to me, first he goes, "Oh, a humorist, eh?" And I go, "Yeah, and you're a casting agent?" And he goes, "Yeah." And we look each other in the eye, and we both know that we are liars. I'm not Mark Twain, and he's no casting agent. So, of course, he's like, "Your kids are really talented, and you probably know that, and I'm sure they can make you tons of money. We'll call you in a few days." And I just want to get back to my cousins, my cousins from the South, because I loved them, and I wanted to be them. And later in the day, around 3 o'clock, they had torn their clothes. They weren't wearing shoes anymore. One of them, the 10-year-old, was smoking and calling everyone little fuckers. And I had had to sort of agree with my mother. Yeah, maybe I didn't want to be them. So we go home and the kids are super excited and they have big dreams. It's all going to be good. And 4 days later, I get a call. I Google them, of course, because that's what everyone does now. I Google them, and they're a franchise. They're not even a legitimate company. You can buy a franchise of a modeling agency and run it, and they're just a totally bogus, fake thing. And they call me up and they're like, "Oh my God, your kids are great, and all you need to do is take an acting class for $400, and then have their pictures taken for $500. And I say, "Yeah, thank you. I don't think we're going to do that." And she says, "Why?" And I say, "Because I think I would like my kids to be kids." And I hear from the back, "Oh, Jip," from Maggie the cat.